Hi everyone. I wanted to do a video about energy. And this time I want to talk about how energy is, how we are consuming energy and what it's doing to our consciousness, our bodies, our mind, our emotions, everything. Because this is a crucial time, I think, to choose more of what we want in our lives. And I am talking about the energy that we want in ourselves, in our being, and in our reality. Because we are what we are consuming. And the human has been pretty unconscious about what we are consuming in like through our physical eyes, what we are looking at, what we are seeing, what we are choosing to believe what we are seeing, and even with our ears, what we are believing, what we are hearing, like from the news. When you're hearing something, do you believe that to be true? And when you hear other people's opinions, do you believe that is true? And I think this is a big time for humanity. We are going through some big changes. And now it's a very chaotic time. So now it's even more important of what you are consuming. And I can have some examples, what I have learned during my own awakening and ascension. And I have felt like the more we are integrating, the more light we are integrating into our human bodies, we are getting more and more sensitive. And some people are born sensitives, and some people are getting more sensitive. I have been a little bit sensitive. Maybe I've been very sensitive, but I haven't known it. And some don't even know they are from birth. So they get really caught up in this web of the 3D consciousness. But as you are awakening, as you are starting to remember who you are, that you are a spirit, you are an energy body, you are a consciousness having a human experience. When you are starting to remember more of who you are, you start to feel more. You're starting to be more sensitive to energies. And that is why I can read energy today, because I feel more. I feel the earth, I feel the consciousness of other human beings so much more than I used to. But I'm getting more and more comfortable in my own energy. So I know when it's something that I shouldn't eat anymore or shouldn't consume anymore because it doesn't feel good. And today, it's very, very obvious to me. And I think I want to pass that on to you, or I want to make you aware, or make you or I want you to know actually that you are actually in your power to choose your own energy. And I know it's hard sometimes to do changes, because our lower self, and I don't mean a lower aspect, but in a lower vibration, when we are in the 3D, we are very much in the ego mind. We are thinking a lot. We are very critical to ourselves, and doing changes that we actually do because we love ourselves, we get very critical of ourselves. If I want to do, I want to do changes in my diet, but then we are starting to criticize, what is it called? Criticize ourselves of what we are consuming. I should eat this salad, but then go and do something else. Then I go and eat a hamburger. And then we get critical, we judge ourselves, we're getting angry, and then we are in the ego mind again. But it's not about the ego mind. It's actually what you are consuming. Because I felt this way of being the other day. Because I have started to become more conscious of what I eat or what I consume, because I felt really good inside, like in my body, in myself. I get really clear-minded when I ate like salad. I was fasting a little bit. I did some smoothies, drank a lot of water, and I felt really clear. And then I got this impulse to eat a kebab. And I was like, okay, I'm not judging myself. I think there's a story behind this. So I will go with that impulse. I will go with that. So I eat the kebab. But then after I ate it, I felt like it was a war. I felt warlike inside. I got such a stomach ache. I got really low. I was really low. I felt drained. I just lay there. I just lay there on the floor and just and I knew there was a story behind it, that what we are is what we are consuming in our human bodies. And I don't watch the news because I don't feel like I resonate. And it doesn't mean I don't care, because I do care. But I am conscious of what I am consuming. And if I want to be, I think that we have different roles in this world, where I feel like I am in a position of being more conscious of what I am consuming, just so I can hold myself together. So I can hold the love, I can hold my peace. Because when we are being conscious of what we are actually creating a new world into being. The more people that comes into peace with themselves, peace with others, feeling more love towards humanity, the world, everything that is going on, and towards yourself, you're actually creating a more and more ripple effect of this energy. So that is why I'm saying, be more mindful and conscious of what you are consuming. Are you watching the news and you get really, really consumed in fear, tragedy, drama, and you feel like the biggest part of you, that wholeness, that loving human part of you, that is actually wants to feel peace, it's disappearing when you're doing all of this. And then you look at the news, you're getting consumed in that, or the news is actually consuming you. And after you have been watching that, maybe you want to eat a pizza, and then you get all critical about yourself or what you're doing. Then you're getting yourself get consumed by the things you do. Then you are not conscious. You're not creating anymore. You're consuming yourself. And we want to be the creators of our reality. We want to create a world that we want to be in. And it doesn't say that something is wrong with the reality that we are experiencing. Because even when you are awakening, you will never get rid of the reality that we see. There will always be people that you will meet that have this consciousness of figuring out the world, how it is, and maybe they are really, really consumed by the 3D reality, by victim mode, by the horror and the lower consciousness. And lower doesn't mean that it's bad or worse. It just is. But I want to make you conscious of that you are creating your reality, and you have the power to choose. You have the power to choose for yourself of what you believe. You can see the war outside, you can see it on the news, but you know that it's a bigger plan for this. When you open yourself up to the bigger reality of everything, like the bigger picture of why we are here, why we are experiencing things, like everything is an experience. We are experiencing this. The afterlife won't be this. Maybe you have been incarnated several times during this human evolution. And I feel like I'm a person, or I have come to this earth to make a difference, to be a creator, so I can be in the forefront to like create this this birth of a new earth, of a new reality. And maybe it will take several lifetimes again moving forward, but we have to we don't even have to, but I think we want to actually be in our own power now, like in our sovereignty of knowing who we are. And so we can see what's happening. We can look at the world, we can look at everything and say, I know that this is an experience and nothing is bad, nothing is wrong, nothing is good. We are experiencing this duality, and the duality is good and bad. It's negative and it's positive. It's for better or for worse. But from a higher perspective, everything is just an experiencing. Everything is just, it just is. It's nothing wrong with anything. So when we can befriend ourselves, because when I say selves, I mean our broad spectrum of aspects, because we aren't just one way of being, and I think that we can agree to that. You aren't just angry, you aren't just sad, you aren't just critical, you aren't just positive. We are so much. And I know it's time for humanity to be more conscious of who they really are. So I'm bringing this message to you because I know that you are ready. I know that so many of you are ready, including myself. I'm learning as I go. A spiritual teacher isn't ready when they think they are ready. They just go. And I want you to do that too. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to be in the not changing you either. Just love who you are. Where you are is perfect. And when you accept that, I think that the changes will come like naturally. They will come of just being you. So accept where you are, and the magic of the world will do it. It will do the rest, if you can say that. So I think I have to stop this video or else it gets too long. So love yourself for who you are, and try to be more conscious of the consuming of energy. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and everything will just figure itself out. I love you.